Hey team, in this episode we're going to go through how to increase the Forcepoint DLP Endpoint confirmation page timeout. By default this is 30 seconds, but we can customize this to last up to 40 seconds to give users more time to justify their actions. Don't forget to leave us a comment if you have any ideas for other videos, and please hit that like button and subscribe to show your support for this channel. Enjoy! Disclaimer before we proceed. This change is not supported, meaning that if this breaks some of the functionality of the solution, then tech support cannot troubleshoot the issue, and you will need to change this back to default. Another important factor is that the maximum timeout is 40 seconds, and increasing this past 40 seconds will cause issues with how the transaction is logged. If you are uncomfortable with running SQL queries, then I recommend you contact tech support for assistance with this process. With that said, let's get started. To begin, we will need to access the SQL database through SQL Management Studio. Once you have connected, expand the databases folder and look for the database titled WBSN-data-security. Right-click on this database and select New Query. In this new window, type in exactly what you see here on the screen. Then click Execute in the top left or hit F5 on the keyboard to execute this query. In the results, you can see that this returns 8 fields. Each of these represents a channel that the endpoint monitors. Out of these 8, the only one that we do not want to modify is the contained file's lifetime. The other 7 fields are what we can and want to modify to increase the timeout. If you look at the column int value, this is the time in seconds the confirmed page for each channel will last. Again, we can increase this no further than 40 seconds. So to edit this, we need to run another query. And to make this easier, I'm going to screenshot the current results so that I can have them in easy access. Type this query exactly as I do. Once you've got this in there correctly, double check that there's no errors and you typed it correctly. Then click F5 or execute. You should see a response similar to mine here. To confirm the change worked as expected, go back to the previous query and execute it again. Here we can see the int value has increased to 40. Let's repeat these steps for each channel that we want to update. To do this quickly, I'm going to copy and paste the same query 6 more times, edit them, then run them all at once. I'm going to refer to the screenshot from earlier to confirm that I'm putting in the correct name. Once we've executed these changes, let's confirm that they took by running the previous query again. Here we can see that they're all updated to 40 seconds. To make this change take effect on the endpoints, we have to make a change to the DLP console, and then deploy the changes. I found the best way to do this is to go to the endpoint profiles and select Set Message Template 2, and then just clicking OK and hitting deploy. After the deployment is complete, go to the client. Open the endpoint interface and click Update. Then go ahead and trigger an incident that uses the confirm action. Here you can see that the confirm pop-up happens and the time is actually 40 seconds here instead of the default 30 seconds. Thanks for watching this episode where we were able to go through how to increase the timeout for the Forcepoint DLP Endpoint confirmation page. Please leave us a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to show your support for this channel. See you next time.